my goodness. Everybody, he's back. Didn't say, hey, I didn't think I wasn't sure. Okay, it wasn't that I wasn't sure I was going to be able to do this again, but man, when I say I had so much fun, I know for a fact that Combat League is what I want to be doing, because dude, as soon as the stream ended, I was like, all right, we got to write episode 1. What's going on, Riot? Felix, Bad News Voda, how are you guys doing? Felix, what's up, dude? You win a game tonight? I ain't doing shit. Honestly, when everyone gets in here, I'm hoping we can maybe get a team together to play Centerfolk. I had to get my fucking, I woke up, I couldn't hear out of my right ear. I had to get my right ear drained. Ugh, it was a nasty. What up, Lion Cub? Oh, my boy Boda got his little second date on. My boy talking to them honeys. How was the, where the fuck's my water at? Oh. Dude, I bought one of these circle things. Like, it's kind of like flavored water, but not really. This shit's legit. What's up, Pots? Got tinnitus around here, so I feel, I went to Dave & Buster's. What up, M. Price? How you doing? Mr. Iron Tiger. We don't have Franz Secret here in Combat League. We have, I'm hoping I'm saying this name correctly, Ison Darkon. Combat is forever. That's right, Penguin. You tell him. What's going on, Hayes? Welcome in, man. My throat's a little scratchy. I'm not sick. I just yelled all night Sunday night, and probably gonna yell tonight too. Nautilus, what's going on? Godfather Blizz, what's up? It is former Mint, Sean Harris. Guys, it is so fucking good to see everybody. Captain M. Price, phenomenal night. We got the final chapter. AJ Styles versus John Cena. It's gonna be a good fucking night, man. Hey, it's been a day. Talk to us, Nautilus. What's going on? What's happening in life, bro? Pokemon is here. Hi, Pokemon. I don't really use this shit like that. Hold on. What am I even doing? I'm like tripping. I had to like, is that how I type that? Okay, that's how I type that. Switchblade here. Toxic and Barry Barnes is gonna get bit so bad that Anna, oof. I went to Canada. So hold on. Y'all are talking about too many. What? Hold on. What? First off, hold on. Everybody, I didn't see him. Where did he say Mayor Juice at? Where's Mayor Juice? King Switch. I don't see him in here. First off, if he's here, there he is. King Switch. Everybody, I want you to honor your mayor and king and president. He doesn't really care at the moment, but that doesn't mean that we cannot show him respect. He is the leader of Bullet Club, dead or alive. Juice Robinson has blessed our chat. What's going on, Switchblade? And then Yo, okay. So that works. Now I gotta figure out why. It's about to be really loud, though. It's about to be really loud. Okay. Is it much better? I had to change some settings. The way I want to broadcast, though, isn't working. And I don't know why. Oh, I know why. It's trying to pick up audio from my other device. That's not cool. Let's try this. Okay. All right, I'm gonna go back. Going back. There we go. Okay, we're good. No background noise. We should be good. Yeah, it tried to use my capture card as a microphone. I guess because my microphone got unplugged. I'm so sorry, guys. That that's taken care of. That kind of had me low key freaking out a little bit. Not gonna lie to you. Chris Ghost, what's going on? Folks, we have 5 minutes until showtime, so I wanted to take this time and let's talk about Brawl in the Big Apple. Overall, how are we feeling about the show? What were our takeaways? What did we like? What didn't we like? Did you guys have fun tonight? I had a blast. I woke up Monday morning, throat was sore, needed a water. Deonta 1993 has joined the Bad Guy Club. As a newest member of the club, you receive a pair of sunglasses, a switchblade, and a leather jacket. Thank you for joining the Baddest Club on Twitch TV. And remember to stay bad, because being bad is fun. I'm back here just like nothing but vibes, bro. Nothing but vibes. Chris Ghost in the house. He's in a tag match with Bad News Boda. Let's get we got the gifted subs coming through, baby. Dude, Lion Cub coming in clutch with another set of gifted subs. This dude is a freaking maniac. Thank you, man. Appreciate it. Jesus. They're in there, man. They are for sure in there. I love to see it. You guys already know what I'm going to ask. While we talk about Combat League, I'm going to ask you guys questions about the first night. Mono, welcome back in, bro. I had a lot of fun. I hope you guys had a lot of fun. Lion Cub, you're a crazy man. Thanks for all the subs, dude. That's super clutch of you. Very nice, dude. Man, we crowned 2 champions. We have Gail Kim as our women's world champion, and we have Dominic Mysterio as our men's world champion. I'm not gonna lie, the Dominic Mysterio one really caught me off guard. I'm gonna be upfront. I was watching that hoping, and I mean hoping, that Seth Rollins was gonna win, just because it would have been really cool to have Rollins as our first champion, especially with all the shit that Paul Heyman was talking. So I was kind of like, I wasn't stunned. I was like, damn, dude, Dominic Mysterio. Can I make that work? Oh, I can make that shit work.
Someone get this man a pancake.
Did the pancakes ever happen? I don't know if they did or not. I don't think they did. I don't recall eating pancakes. I don't recall eating any pancakes, so I'm going to assume no, they did not. Roman and Jey are future tag team champions for real. And we'll have to see. 2 minutes to go, folks. I want you guys to get it hype in chat. I want y'all to turn it up. Journey ends with Dom on a title scene and losing. Combat League starts with Dom on a title scene and winning. I wanted a quick way to the title, so I wanted Seth to win. Yeah? MJF Rollins started beef the first night, but jokes aside, Dom winning was probably the best thing that could have happened. I'm looking forward to seeing where it could go. We have 1 minute left, folks. Can I please turn up in chat? Can we please get hype? Let's get it live. Let's get it loud, folks. Let's have some fun. The deplorable fellow incense Bullock. What in the hell is this? 1 minute until showtime. Let's get the combat chants going. Where's the crowd? And I am going to go ahead and preface this by saying now, I was going to say this during the hype for the show. Bret Hart, man, he's a president that works for the company, that works for the fans. The show is not about Bret Hart, so I'm going to just throw off the notion. This show is not starting with an opening Bret Hart promo. He is just, he's handling business behind the scenes. Let me go ahead and cut off this YouTube music. We'll get, we'll probably just go ahead and move this up here. I can read the chat on the bottom, I guess. We want Brett. You'll get Brett. Must be the wrong stream, sorry. Plans went out the window because MJF saw that Rollins didn't stop the pinfall loss. Didn't stop the pinfall. I'm okay with that. Well, welcome back, Toxic. Good to see you, bro. Real good to see you. And I guess it is time for Combat League. And we're going to just read this. Let me go back to the... I guess I'm going to have to read it up here. This is going to have to hang out over here for a little bit. I'm going to have to figure out a new screen system here. Because I don't like having to read up top. Gallus boys are on top, or that, or I could honestly... Can I just read this on my damn... Maybe I should just do this. I think I'm going to read it on my iPad. Can I just DM this to myself real quick? What do I have on my iPad that I can, like, message myself? I'm gonna guess nothing. Lame. Okay, I don't know. I don't really want to, like... I'm gonna have to figure this out at a later date. No big deal. Let me go back to this. Okay. We got the hype chest going. All right, folks. Combat Evolved starts with Liv Morgan standing front and center in the ring. And as the camera focuses in on her, we see she has a microphone in hand and she is sporting the most sinister grin. And Liv Morgan says, "I want everyone in this arena on their feet to pay their respects to my man, my poppy, your Combat League World Champion, Dominic Mysterio." And you know how we do this? We used to do this. The champion, on their first win, they get an entrance. We get a championship entrance. And as Dominic Mysterio was heading to the ring, highlights from Sunday night's Riot Royale play, Dominic Mysterio, he entered the Riot Royale at number 25, and it came down to him and Seth Rollins as the final two. Maxwell Jacob Friedman, who had been used and double-crossed by Seth Rollins earlier in the Riot Royale, played a factor when he shattered a light tube over Seth Rollins' head, allowing Dominic to pick up the pinfall with a frog splash. And there he is. Welcome to Combat Evolve, folks, our premiere episode. World Champion Dominic Mysterio. I cannot believe I'm saying those words out loud. Dominic Mysterio, our world champion. I never would have guessed, never would have crossed my mind. But he's the champ, and we have to respect our champion. Appreciate you guys. So then we turn this off. And then we go back to the main video. So I guess for Thursday's stream, I'm going to actually play around with this so that I can figure it out. I know you guys got that Tozawa theme song. And we're in the ring. Dominic Mysterio's music cuts off. He's showing the title to the crowd booing Dominic, and we go. Dominic stands next to Liv Morgan, who has her arms wrapped around him, and she pulls the world champion in for a kiss before handing Dom her microphone. And Dominic says, 5 years. For 5 years, I heard you people say that I only got as far as I did in my wrestling career because of who my dad was. Or that I leached off of people who were more talented than me to stay relevant. Well, 5 years, and I'm now the world champion. I'm now the most talked about wrestler in the world. And now all of you fake, fickle fans want to act like you've been on Team Dom since day one. There's only one person who's ever believed in me, and that's my beautiful queen, my day one, my ride or die. And soon, babe, I promise you're gonna get in that ring with Gail Kim and stand side by side with me as the world champions of Combat League. And Dominic and Liv kiss again. And Dominic continues and he says, I've heard all the rah-rah speeches from anyone who's been where I'm standing, and I'm not ever going to be that guy. I'm not just going to hand out title matches. Hell, as far as I'm concerned, Rey Fenix doesn't deserve to be an eliminator against me. You have to earn the right to face the world champion. So to all of you watching, sitting in the back, envious because you finally realize that you're not the guy and that the world of professional wrestling belongs to me, well, you all have some work to do to prove that you deserve a shot at this. And then that's when a theme song hits the PA system. Paul Heyman steps out on stage, and he's joined by Seth Rollins, who's sporting some stitches from where MJF connected with that light tube from Sunday night. And Paul and Seth, they both have a look of disdain on their faces, and they get in the ring facing Dominic and Liv Morgan. Paul Heyman then asks for a microphone, and he mockingly gives Dominic Mysterio a golf clap as Seth just stares at Dominic, and Paul says, Dominic, sincerely, truly, congratulations on winning your first world championship. You've done your family legacy proud, and I think this only proves that you are truly the best out of the Mysterio family. So, once again, congratulations. Dominic nods his thanks, but then Paul Heyman cuts him off before he can speak. But let's face the facts, kid. You didn't really win on Sunday. You had the match gift wrapped and handed to you. And this leads into Liv Morgan cut again. And she says, funny, because I remember Dom pinning the Visionary Sunday night. And Seth Rollins, this amps him up. Enough of the crap. Dominic, you know I had you beat if that little snake Max didn't get involved. I'm owed a title match. I deserve my world championship match. And Dominic cuts in, you're owed nothing. Didn't you hear what Brett said? Next week, Rey Fenix has a title eliminator, not you. Now, maybe after I beat Rey Fenix, I might consider letting you share the ring with greatness. And Rollins, oh, enough of this shit. And Seth Rollins is prepared to get in Dominic's face, but before things can escalate, MJF hops over the barricade, and he makes a beeline for the ring, immediately tackling Seth Rollins and firing away with rights and lefts. Both Seth and MJF, they scramble and get back to their feet, and a full-on fist fight breaks out between the two. Paul Heyman, he's escaped the ring, and he's watching on from shock at ringside while Liv and Dom, they are enjoying every second of this fight. And eventually a group of Combat League security guards come out to the ring, and they separate MJF and they separate Seth Rollins, though the two still try to tear away from the guards to continue their fight. And after minutes of this chaos, the guards manage to get both Seth Rollins and MJF to the backstage area, and Combat League takes its first commercial break of the night. So we're on commercial break. And when we come back from commercial, the security guards have managed to get Seth Rollins and MJF out of the arena. They're out in the parking lot, and MJF says, I'm gonna kill you, Seth! I'm gonna kill you! You cross me! You don't cross MJF! And Seth, get away from me, Max! You mean nothing to me! And they're still trying to fight at each other. The guards still holding them apart. Bret Hart is out here, and he's fed up with it. And I want both of them out of this building and escorted back to their hotels right now. Get them the hell out of here. And Bret Hart then storms back into the building, and we see the guards, we see security continuing to keep MJF and Seth Rollins separated. And Bret Hart then storms back into the building, and the camera cuts to the interview area where our locker room correspondent. So one thing I try to do in this Twitch, our backstage guys are, I want you guys to create the backstage guys. So I figured we had Craig O'Mac. We're going to do a new one, and I hope you guys like this, because our new backstage correspondent, two people that I love in this stream, we're backstage with correspondent Blizz Boda, who is standing with Damian Priest, and Boda says, Damian, when the World Tag Team Championship tournament bracket was revealed, it was interesting to see that even though you entered as a lethal lottery participant, that you didn't have a partner attached to you. In just a matter of minutes, you faced the Kings of the Black Throne in the opening round. And I guess I just want to know, are you really going to go at it alone? And Damian Priest says, turns out that even in the confines of the lethal lottery, the locker room is still a little nervous around me. And who can blame them after the carnage and chaos I wreaked in the Riot Royale? Truth is, I work best alone anyway. And at the end of this tournament awaits a $250,000 win bonus, and more importantly, the World Tag Team Championships. I didn't win the Riot Royale Sunday night, but I for damn sure didn't sign to this company just to come up empty-handed. Whether it's with a partner or riding solo, I'm winning this damn tournament. And Damian Priest walks off, and folks, we're going to go to ringside for our first match of the night, which is, in fact, going to be Damian Priest's match. This fool said, yeah, right, me and Brody got this. Me and Brody got this. I gotta skip this shit. I just gotta make sure all my settings are saved and then I'm good. And we're good. I gotta figure out a new system. I really wish PC they didn't just fuck the PC version of this game. That kind of like just completely fucks me. It's annoying. It really is. And welcome to Combat Evolve, first match of the night, the Combat League World Tag Team Championship Tournament. And we have Aleister Black and Brody King. And man, I mean, this team, in my opinion, they could win the whole thing. And Brody, you can tell, still feeling the effects of the Riot Royale. He entered that match at #1. And unfortunately, the first man eliminated, but now has a chance to win the World Tag Team Championships with Aleister Black, longtime friend. These two they've been all over the world together. And now here they are, Combat League, entering the World Tag Team Championship Tournament. And I mean, you heard what Damian Priest said back there. He's gonna go it alone. I mean, these two just very intimidating individuals. I'll just set it there, I guess. I hope Damian Priest comes out first. Oh, okay, so God damn it, they change the settings every time. Damian Priest's partner is gonna be The Fiend. I want you guys to just go ahead and get hype. What we're gonna do is, Damian Priest comes out first. He thinks he's in the ring by himself. The lights cut out in the arena, and when they come back on, The Fiend is standing next to Priest. He looks at Priest and tilts his head. Then he looks toward Aleister Black and Brody King and charges right at him. Priest, he's a little shocked at first, but then Priest shrugs his shoulders and he joins The Fiend in fighting the Kings of the Black Throne. And this is the first match in our tag team tournament. It's The Fiend! That monster, The Fiend, he's here! Then he's starting things off with Priest. We got Priest and The Fiend! And they're going to, what an opening match! Combat Evolve, folks! And Fiend just all over Brody. I think I'm gonna close my iPad. It doesn't really serve any purpose. I can just look up in the chat. It's Travis Scott. Was this a first round match because of what happened in the Riot Royale? No, honestly it wasn't. This is just how the bracket came together. Plus, look, I think this, originally I was gonna do Drew McIntyre in the Lethal Lottery, but then we had a new guy join who wanted to play The Fiend. I was like, you know what? I could do something fun here. And man, I'm sorry, folks. I am still reeling over the idea that The Fiend in Combat League. Dude, you remember Aleister Black and Damian Priest were a tag team in the original Combat League run. Mercenaries of Death. There's a throwback. I really wanted those guys to win the tag titles. They just never did. And now look at Aleister taking down The Fiend, those palm strikes. And I mean, we know that The Fiend has a high, Bray Wyatt, high tolerance for pain, high threshold. Now Damian Priest in there, goes for a pin. No, Aleister out. Priest with the knee right across the rib cage. Should we do a prediction? Y'all want some pancakes? I imagine the chance that The Fiend and Damian Priest are the first tag team champions. I'm cool with that. And man, I'm sorry, folks, but I could hardly talk after Riot Royale. So much happened during that match, and now we have tag team action. Oops. And Alistair with that roundhouse kick. I gotta change the camera. I need to change it to the other presentation. Comic drop from Damian Priest, and Fiend now the legal man. Because man, I just bought the damn, every time the games come out, I buy the highest tiered edition of WWE. This is one of the few games I will actually buy the premium, like the $100 whatever, $130 edition, because one, you get every single DLC that comes out. That's already worth it by itself. Two, you get everything unlocked. Well, you used to get everything unlocked. Now you have to play Showcase to unlock shit. But then you also get the accelerator, so you can mess with wrestler attributes. It's worth it, dude. Wait a minute. Fiend! Sister Abigail and Brody! And Alistair Black breaks up the pin. Are we going to do the typical 3 breakups and then you're done? And Combat League does have an intriguing rule. Each team gets 3 pinfall breakups, and how Kings of the Black Throne using theirs, and Priest and Fiend somehow working together. That's handle right across the lower back. And Priest goes for another pinfall. And Brody King out at 2. I thought you got the accelerator as part of the season pass. Also Black now the legal man. There's a pump kick. Well, we implemented a rule going way back to 2K22 that each team gets 3 breakups. And then after the 3rd breakup, I just take control of the partner on the apron. That way they don't come in and interrupt it. But I'm willing to let it see how it plays out with the system that 2K has. Black Mass from Alistair! Just rocked Damian! Yeah, you have to buy the accelerator separate if you're going to customize attributes. You don't get it included with the base game. But if you do season pass, it just comes with it anyway. So it's just like, man, if you know you're going to buy the wrestlers and you know you want the skill editor, why wouldn't you just pay for the, unless obviously it's if you can't afford it, right? That's one thing. Oh, wait a minute. What has Alistair got planned here? No, back suplex on the apron! My God! Damian just... What's up, Mallory? Welcome in. Damian just bouncing off that apron! Oh, and a running knee! Priest in trouble here. There's that spinning knee again. I mean, you gotta appreciate the martial arts strikes from Alistair Black, and Priest makes the tag to the Fiend. And look at Brody. Brody, big right hands. And now goes after Priest. This is that crossbody, does the Fiend, and Brody stays on the attack. Uppercuts to the body, chops across the chest. Clubbing blow over the shoulder blade. What's up, Mallory? How you living? And Brody with the stomp. And, oh, there's gonna do the... Poor ref, I know. Ref was all up in that shit, dude. No, the thing choking out Brody! And now wait, Kings of the Black Throne using their second breakup, one left. Wow, poor ref. Slam Brody on top of the referee. Poor ref. Priest and Fiend have 2 breakups. Kings of the Black Throne only have 1 left. And I don't know, man. It's looking like it's not looking good for the Kings of the Black Throne. Damian Priest, south of heaven on Brody. Referee's gonna count slow as fuck, of course. And Priest and the Fiend have just advanced to the next round of the Combat League World Tag Team Championship Tournament. And I'll tell you what, if you're Fraxiom, if you're Carmelo Hayes and JeVon Evans, I would be afraid. So as Damian Priest looking at the Fiend, wondering how this came about, the Fiend stops dead in his tracks in the center of the ring, and he looks around confused. Hold on, before we do this narration, can I go back and change the camera? I don't like the camera facing the entrance in this. Let me go back. I also don't like the setup, dude. I just wish they would have done the next gen version of 2K on the goddamn... I just wish they would have... It's annoying. That's all I'm going to say. I don't like it. Okay, there we go. God, dude, just pancake the referee with Brody King, dude. That was insane. Match was a little short, which means I might actually have to finagle with some shit here. I'm gonna make some modifications here, folks. Okay. All right. So after the match, Damian stares at the Fiend. He's still a little bewildered, but pumped that, you know, obviously he just won. And the Fiend stops dead in his tracks into the ring. And he looks around confused, and then he starts pulling at his mask, and Bray Wyatt takes the mask off, and he looks at the mask, and no, not again! No, I killed the monster! I swear I killed the monster! He's looking at Damian. I killed him! He's not supposed to be here! He's still here! No! No one's safe! And Bray, in a panic, leaves the ring and runs up the ramp and heads to the backstage, and Priest just looks on like, what the fuck? And we go to another commercial break. And when we come back, let's get a little video going here. I'm gonna play this highlight video. Bring this down real quick. We're gonna add a little screen grab. I guess we'll do this up here. Okay, we're not gonna do that. God damn it, dude. That did not work the way I wanted it to. Yes, I'm positive. I want to remove that source. What happened to... Oh. I just read... When we come back from commercial break, we get highlights of the second encounter between John Cena and AJ Styles. This took place at SummerSlam 2016. I'm going to play just this last little bit where we get the finish and everything, because the finish is cold as hell. This is the one where I think Cena does the attitude adjustment. Styles lands on his feet, hits the Pele. Yeah. This, nope, never mind. Is it Styles Clash into the Phenomenal Forum? Just a really good finish. And after the highlight airs, a graphic comes up and it says AJ Styles, John Cena, the final chapter. Move this back up. And after the highlight video ends, we go backstage one more time. This time, Bliss Boda's with Adam Cole. And Boda says, Adam, things seem a bit personal between you and Barry Barnes at Brawl. Things seemed a bit personal between you and Barry Barnes at Brawl in the Big Apple. And that seemed to be confirmed by your tweet when Brett announced and when Brett made this match official. And Adam Cole says, I've been in this business a long time. I thought I've seen it all. What Barry did Sunday, he gives a whole new meaning to the word douchebag. Brett, thank you for giving me this match. I promise I will make that son of a bitch pay for what he said to you and how he tried to hijack the single most important night in Combat League history. Barry, you're going to learn real soon that your ass should have taken that NXT contract. Adam Cole then walks off, and once he's out of the frame of view, Karrion Kross steps up beside Boda, quietly observing his Lethal Lottery tag partner Adam Cole, who's unaware that Karrion's even been following him. And this takes us to our next match. Which, by the way, for CAWs, if you guys have theme songs that you want me to play for your CAW, you got to let me know. Kross is the GOAT. You tell him. Talk your shit. Talk your shit, Spectrum. Next match, women's action. Tigra versus Hana Kikuchi. And I thought both of these women had great showings. I mean, dude, Tigra survived for a really long time in the Riot Royale. I didn't get an official timestamp on it, but let's see what Hayes is. I want to see this entrance. I'm very curious.
The following is scheduled for one fall. Making her way to
Okay, I can focus with this. His in-ring is just a little rough, Riot. And there's Hana Kikuchi, man. This girl was dangerous in the Riot Royale. Man, she had that impressive German suplex. She just launched. It was Tigra, believe it or not, Tigra that she launched off that top rope. And this girl, she loves to fight. She said she loves violence. She felt like she was at home in that Riot Royale. I mean, there was weapons everywhere we saw. I mean, we saw thumbtacks, saw light tubes. I mean, at one point there was a spiked 2x4. I mean, anything that you could get a hold of, these women were using in that Royale, in that Riot Royale. And you know, both these women still a little banged up from their match. But with Gail Kim sitting at the top of the of the roster as the world champion, you know that if you're in this locker room and you know what comes with being a champion, you want to get back in that ring and climb up the ladder as soon as possible, and that's exactly what Hana, Kikuchi, and Tigra have done tonight. And Tigra, again, as she was the longest lasting competitor in the Riot Royale, was in there for, the match went an hour, and we'll say, I'm just gonna make some shit up, guys. These aren't real stats. The match went for an hour and 20 minutes. We'll say Tigra was in the match for 46 minutes. He doesn't get enough credit for carrying AJ versus Logan Paul in the match that involved him. The camera and face in the entrance ramp is freaky, bro. I was more entertained by, man, this boy. I swear, Nautilus, dude, that guy's just an interesting cat. That's about all I can say about my boy. What number did Julia come out as? I have that saved. I can pull it up real quick. Tigra was number 1, so like I'm already gonna give her props for that. Which, by the way, one of the matches we are doing on next week so I'm streaming again on Thursday. I'm having a lot of fun writing these shows, which is a good sign. We're doing Beth Phoenix versus Julia. To answer your question, Julia came in at number 12. Julia was in there for a minute too. Julia might have actually been in there second longest. And already trying to go for an ankle pick, does Hana, and eats a kick from Tigra. Tigra has that leg trapped and right over the knee. And again, there's no love lost between these two. They went to war in that Riot Royale, man. And look, they're going right back outside. And nope, Tigra instead sending Hana back into the ring. Clubbing blow to the back of the head. And folks, we are glad to have you here. The premiere episode of Combat Evolved. Dominic Mysterio opened the show. Rollins and MJF thrown out of the building. We know next week it is going to be Dominic and Rey Fenix main event of Combat Evolved. Non-title match. It is a title eliminator. If Phoenix can beat Dominic, he gets a world championship match. And you got to thank Phoenix. I mean, it worked out for him. I mean, granted, Barry Barnes tried to hijack the Riot Royale, attacked Phoenix, took his mask, but Phoenix has a chance to be a double champion. And we saw that first match of the night, Damian Priest and The Fiend advancing to the next round of the World Tag Team title tournament. And what is going on with The Fiend? What with Bray Wyatt? I mean, what did you hear what he said? He said the monster's back. He thought he killed him. I don't know what he can be referred to. I'm Glitch, just joined the Bad Guy Club. As a newest member of the club, you receive a pair of sunglasses, a switchblade, and a leather jacket. So thank you for joining the Baddest Club on Twitch TV. And remember to stay bad, because being bad is fun. Hana Kimura has Tigra in that turnbuckle, and what the hell what does Hana picking her from the apron? Look at that vertical. Oh, Falcon Arrow from the apron. And that could be it. What a move. I'm saying he could be if he wins his title eliminator and beats you. Like I said, he has the potential. Hey, for real, if someone wants to do this, I know it's a lot of work and I'm not going to ask you to do it, but if someone actually wanted to go back and time those Riot Royales, tell me how long the match was, and you don't have to time everyone's, but tell me who lasted the longest and give me the time. Man, that'd be cool. I mean, I don't have to know, but if someone did it, I'd be fascinated to know what the stat was. And those elbows raining down on Tigra. Hana's just vicious. You know what? I'm gonna change it. Christy Ortiz, a switchblade. Christy Ortiz is not in Bullet Club Dead or Alive. I think we're gonna put Hana. We're gonna put Hana Kikuchi in Bullet Club. Wait, Tigra. And Hana out at 2. Oh, what a has, what a kick. That kick just knocked out Hana. And oh, she's out at 2. What a match, man. These two going to war. Trying to prove that they should, when it comes to a future title shot, trying to put themselves in position. And Bret Hart did say with this debut episode that win-loss records will be tracked. As Kikuchi has Tigra in that turnbuckle, and I don't know if I've been saying Hana Kimura. I feel like I have. It's not Hana Kimura. R.I.P. She was awesome. Oh, and Hana Kikuchi has Tigra on her shoulders, middle rope. What she got? Just, oh, beautiful rolling senton. Kikuchi, nope. Oh, she's gonna try to go for that poison Rana, but Tigra just backstepped. Kikuchi leg arm trapped. Beautiful. I've never seen a move like that. Gotta be honest. Hana's offense, very innovative. And she does it with a smile as she just spikes Tigra. And I don't know what Kikuchi has planned here, but Tigra might be in trouble. Running knee! My God, and a pinfall! Might have it here! 2, and no, Tigra out! Tigra still fighting! And the crowd chanting! Wait, Tigra reversal. Inverted DDT. Now Tigra middle rope. Moonsault gets all of it! Checking the DMs now, my friend. Holy shit. I like it. I like it. It's dope. I don't know what Tigra's got playing here, running across the, just tossing Hana into the barricade. And now Hana, they want this in the ring. Hana wants to win this in the ring. That Riot Royale mindset, it's done. This is a single fall to a finish. There are countouts, folks. And Dragon Tigra, which, by the way, Nautilus, are you wanting to join this interactive universe? This is Combat League, baby, we back. Hana placed against those ropes, Irish Rip from Tigra. Tigra goes low, leapfrog, and lifts her knee to the midsection. Roundhouse kick to the temple, rocking Hana. No fucking kidding. How do you think I feel, Penguin? Because I don't want to play this game on console. I have so much shit set up on my desk just to get this. Oh, what a cutter from the top rope! And she doesn't go for the pin! But Hana, she should have! I think Hana's gonna make her pay for a springboard moonsault. No, Tigra up to her feet! Rip cord from Tigra, and oh, what a lariat! Okada would have been proud at the stake on that, and I know that should have been a finisher. Wow, okay, that's not as long as I thought. No, Hana catches it, trips her up. Dude, this match is getting some time. This match is getting some time. I love to see it. Shoulder breaker. Dude, is she gonna do that move again? Wait, no, there's an elbow. I think we've seen Hana do this before. Look at that, look at her face. That look, hops to the middle rope. No, suplex, turning that stage of Riot Royale all over again. And Hana not done. Right hand, what a German suplex. Look at the high angle. 2, and no, Tigra kicks out. What in the world is it gonna take to end this match. Oh, that just kicks her right in the face. Oh, turns her inside. Whoa! Hana's gonna send out powerbomb! And again, Tigra! This is what we're talking about in this women's division. They are bringing the heat. And, oh, there's that running knee again! Rock Tigra! And that's all she wrote! And Hana Kikuchi with a big win! And let's look at these replay, these highlights. Tigra just kicks the leg out from under her. That stop, man. There was some stank on that, and this crowd chanting. And there's a turns her inside out there, but she just comes back with that spinning code breaker. They need to cut the pins out of the replays, unless you include the move that had the pin. But we can. I want to see that in that rolling capoeira kick there, not a rolling capoeira, just like a rolling front kick. I think this is all she wrote. That running knee, you just saw. I mean, motionless was Tigra. Wow, that wasn't the finish. Jesus, how many replays did they do? She wrote that kick again. How many replays are there? I wanted replays so bad in the last game, but now it's just like, fuck. We need 20 replays? That suplex was beautiful, dude. And that's I thought that was it right there. What have you missed so far, Shadow? Dominic came out, cut a promo. Seth demanded a world title match. MJF attacked Seth. MJF and Seth escorted out of the building. We had The Fiend revealed as Damian Priest tag partner in the tag team tournament. They beat the Kings of the Black Throne to go to the next round. We had an Adam Cole interview, and now we just had Hana Kikuchi defeat Tigra in an excellent match. Dude, I mean, that was just a shit ton of things. That was a shit ton of things. That was too many things. But it was a great match. And you know what? I'm fine to let the replays play so I can, like, prepare for my next segment, I guess. I don't know. So as Hana Kikuchi is standing tall in the ring, a theme song hits the PA system. Hana Kikuchi's heading up the ramp, and the women's world champion Gail Kim steps out on stage, and she approaches Hana on the ramp and congratulates Hana on her win. And Hana tells Gail she's coming for that title, and Gail tells Hana she'll be waiting. Everybody give a congratulations to Gail Kim, played by Choji, our women's world champion. I gotta change your entrance because I want it to be more of a babyface thing. Well, maybe. Congratulations, baby. So Gail Kim's in the ring and she asks for a microphone. And Gail Kim says, I've been raising the bar for women's wrestling my entire career, and it has come a long way since I got my first big break. As we just saw, there's a lot of talent in this locker room. I mean, Tigra and Hana Kikuchi, they just tore the house down on the first episode of Combat Evolved, and all of you should show some love to them because that's what women's wrestling's about. Then we had Beth Phoenix, who took me to my limit on Sunday. And now I have to keep my eyes out for women like Liv Morgan and Hana Kikuchi, who just said she was coming for my title. And then there are even rising stars like Sol Ruca and Roxanne Perez, who left an impression on not just me, but this audience during the Riot Royale. But that's where my compliments stop. Because the fact of the matter is that no matter who you are in that locker room, you all have one thing in common, that you look up to me. Before there was an evolution, there was Gail Kim. Before there were the 4 horsewomen, there was Gail Kim. Every single one of these women in this locker room should be groveling and thanking me for the sacrifices I made in helping shape their careers, because without Gail Kim, there would be no women's wrestling. And before Gail can continue speaking, the lights cut out in the arena and a countdown begins to play on the Jumbotron. And when the countdown reaches 0, the text says, Gail wins. The latest film starring timeless Toni Storm. And we then cut to a black and white shot of Toni Storm receiving a martini from her butler Luther. And Toni says, well, aren't you a charlatan? Darling, I'll have you know, when you were still suckling on your mother's tit, fans were trading VHS tapes and telling tales of the Mac classics Mildred Burke and I would have all over the Carolinas. Of course, Clark Gable wanted to make it a triple threat, but that's a story for another time, I suppose. You know, it's funny, darling, because you talked about sacrifices, and I had to make a big sacrifice myself when I vacated my Women's World Championship, all in the name of coming to Combat League to take yours. You see, Combat League, the forecast may call for Gail wins, but timeless Toni will be the one taking this company by storm. So chin up, hits out, and watch for the shoe. And I'll be coming for that Women's World Championship real soon, my dear. And the Jumbotron cuts off and Toni Storm's theme song plays on the PA system, and Gail Kim scornfully keeps her eyes glued on that blackened screen as Combat League goes to a commercial break. And when we come back, we gotta do this shit again, huh? Oh, and then this doesn't work. This does not help at all. Holy shit, Julia lasted 44 minutes. That's big. That's big. Okay. Well, then maybe I have to... Maybe I have to change my thought process a little bit. Oops. Oops. That's not good. Another highlight plays when we come back from commercial break. And again, I'm just going to play like the last minute of this one. This is Royal Rumble 2017. John Cena versus AJ Styles for the World Championship. And dude, okay, so this happened within like 2 weeks of Okada and Kenny Omega taking place, man. And if Omega and Okada didn't happen, this would have been my match of the year. And I'm hoping Cena and AJ Styles, I'm hoping they put on tonight. This is where Styles went in as champion. Cena won this with, like, look at that. Dude, I'm telling you, I think there are 2 wrestlers who brought the very best out of Cena, and it was Styles and CM Punk. Those were the two. So now we have Styles, John Cena Part 4 taking place tonight. This is going to be part of John Cena's kind of farewell tour. AJ Styles, John Cena, they met in the back during the Riot Royale after both were eliminated. They want to make this match happen. But until then, let's take it backstage with locker room correspondent Annika Hex, who is standing with the Big Show. And Annika Hex says, Big Show, at the Riot Royale, after you were eliminated, you returned to ringside and knocked Randy Orton out, causing his elimination. As a result of your actions, Randy Orton has been medically suspended. And Big Show says, 5 years ago, Randy Orton tried to end my career, and I didn't see a single person giving him anywhere near as much shit as you've all been giving me. Karma's a bitch, Annika, and Orton had it coming. Brett had the option to suspend me, but instead, I'm wrestling on the debut episode of Combat Evolved, and that's because Brett knows I'm right. Annika then says, let's talk about your opponent tonight, Tyson Cruce. We saw at the Riot Royale that he matches you not just in size, but in strength, and Big Show cuts her off, and I'll knock his ass out too, just like I did Randy. There's a reason why I didn't enter the Lethal Lottery. The fun Big Show, the one who smiles and acts like an idiot and tries to be everyone's friend. No, that guy's gone. I'm over it. I'm here for championships and money, and anyone who stands in the way of those two things will get their skull cracked. It started with Orton, and now Tyson's next. That's it, and that's all. The Big Show then leaves the interview area, and we go to ringside for our next match. Which, I'm assuming there's some vested interest in this one. Oh no, 2K's acting weird. Oh no, it's not. I'm being weird. Folks, how about Big Show, man, making a statement? Oh, I gotta get his theme song going. And how about this? Adam Cole, Barry Barnes. And man, I think Adam Cole was dead on the money, man. I've never really quite met anyone like Barry Barnes. I've never seen anyone like Barry Barnes in professional wrestling. What he did at the Riot Royale, I mean, I did not support it. It was disgusting the way he got himself involved in that women's Riot Royale. Then if that wasn't enough, he demanded, threatened Bret Hart. And then on top of it, attacked Phoenix, took his mask, and entered the men's Riot Royale. And Adam Cole stands above all and says he's not putting up with that. And we saw him, he went right after Barry Barnes in that Riot Royale. Big Show, bring all that rage, and I respect that. Maybe it would have been good standing on the same side of the ring. Maybe we'll be better on opposite sides tonight. Okay. Tweet from Tyson Cruce ahead of his match with the Big Show. Sean Harris, did I do right by the Big Show promo? And you'll notice Anna Adams not here tonight, got knocked out in that Riot Royale. Barry Barnes gonna have to run it alone, and my God. Talk about someone who's just full of himself. I don't even know what to say about this guy. You know what? You guys are gonna like probably shit on me for saying this. I could not get into the Johnny Gargano Adam Cole matches. I tried. I really tried. I could not get into them. You look at this guy acting like he... Here's my thing with Adam Cole and Johnny Gargano in those particular matches. I felt like it was just a lot of like... First off, I didn't really get the vibe that... And again, I'm just stating my opinion. I am not a wrestling expert by any means. I'm not like, I don't speak with any authority. I've never been in the ring. I never really thought those guys were really processing the moves that were happening. I felt like they were just getting all their shit in. Like, there was some selling, but like, man, guy, like they would hit a finisher, and then next thing you know, there's a dive to the outside. And it's just like, man, this is just, I feel like I'm being unfair because I feel like you get that same stuff from the Young Bucks, and I like it when the Bucks do it. But there was just something about those matches that it was just like, man, all I'm really watching is a finisher fest. Now Gargano versus Andrade was fire. Super kick from Barry Barnes to start things off. So, and here's the thing, I actually like... So, okay, and that's the funny thing, Sean. I like Young Bucks versus Will and Swerve is one of my favorite matches ever. I'm a big tag team wrestling fan. And yes, I will agree that it was spotty, but it was good. It was fun. There were some cool sequences. I guess the other thing is I might be a little biased because I was a fairly okay Johnny Gargano fan when he was in Dragon Gate USA. Like, I liked watching his stuff there, especially when he had the I Quit match with Chuck Taylor. I love DIY. You guys already know I love the DIY FTR feud. I love the match with Andrade. I thought that match was fire. And then I just kind of thought they lost the plot. That Chicago street fight with Tommaso Ciampa, that didn't do anything for me. Beautiful rolling uppercut from Barry Barnes from that springboard position and a moonsault to follow Adam Cole. I mean, wow. And this is the thing about Barnes. You cannot let his brash attitude, his cockiness, you cannot let that undermine how good of an athlete he is. And Adam Cole, I think, finding that out. And it didn't help that Barnes raked the eyes to start the match, but Cole finally moving out of the way there, saw him coming. Nope. Locked back up. And there, I mean, you can look at these two, and Barnes getting Cole against the ropes. Referee gonna get in there and get these two separated. And there's that disrespect again from Barry Barnes. Okay, so Rhea had an awesome run in NXT. I loved the feud with Shayna Baszler. I loved the War Games match they had. I loved her match with Io Shirai. She had an awesome last man standing match with Raquel Rodriguez. That was when Raquel was Dakota Kai's bodyguard. And Raquel won. Dude, Raquel was awesome in NXT. You need to watch Raquel's run too. There was a really cool run of women. It went Shayna Baszler, Rhea Ripley, Charlotte Flair, which I was never a fan of Charlotte Flair as the NXT champion. Then it went Io Shirai. Io Shirai had a long ass run where she beat, every time I thought she was going to lose it, she won, which I love. And then she lost to Raquel Rodriguez, who had a really good run. And then Raquel lost it to Mandy Rose, and I was so pissed about Mandy Rose winning the title. And then like 2 weeks later, I was just like, holy shit, I get it. Mandy Rose is awesome. She just like, oh, she was killing it. Barnes with a drop, coast-to-coast drop kick. Snapmare, and so far, I mean, Cole, no answer. Maddox, Triple NXT was awesome, but someone put Mount Rushmore and put her over Asuka. In NXT, like in NXT Mount Rushmore, I don't know. You have me really thinking about that. Asuka, I mean, 2 different eras of NXT. Asuka had an awesome-ass run, but I think they fucked up by making her leave undefeated. She should have gave the title. Athena should have beat her. Ember Moon should have won at NXT Brooklyn. I won NXT Brooklyn 2K17. TakeOver Brooklyn 2017. Ember Moon should have won that. And I feel like that kind of ruins Asuka's run in NXT for me. I'm not gonna lie. Mount Rushmore of NXT, though, is really hard. I mean, you gotta have... For me, you gotta have Sami Zayn. Because Sami Zayn was really kind of like that first babyface that you were like... really, really wanting to get his big moment in NXT. So, what a sunset flip bomb from Adam Cole. These two going right at it. I see people say that about Bianca all the time, but I'm going to be honest, I don't get it. I think Bianca kills it. And NXT Mount Rushmore is so hard to do. I'm really thinking. Because you have to confine it to 4 wrestlers, right? And I mean, do you count this modern run of NXT? Because Braun Breaker, well, I don't know if Braun Breaker carried it, but is he really a Mount Rushmore guy? I think I would put Sami Zayn. I'm going to go woman tag team. I'm going to go Sami Zayn, DIY. For women, I mean, you kind of have to have Bayley, right? I think Bayley has to be on the Mount Rushmore. And that 4th spot, I don't know, maybe Adam Cole. I'm going to go faction for the 4th spot. I'm going to cheat. I'm going to go, so for singles wrestler, I'm going Sami Zayn. For women's wrestler, I'm going Bayley. For tag team, DIY. For faction, Undisputed Era. Adam Cole, leg trapped. Who are your 4 pillars of WWE and AEW, be honest? So I don't really watch WWE, so Cody would be the first guy I would say is a pillar, but I couldn't tell you anyone else after that. I would guess it'd have to be Cody, Roman, Seth Rollins. I mean, Rhea's up there too. For AEW, it's Toni Storm, Adam Page. Really, if I'm being honest, AEW, it's probably, if I'm looking at the current group right now, it's probably Toni Storm, Adam Page, Will Ospreay, Swerve Strickland. But then you also got to think, man, you got fucking MJF. He's not a 4 pillar. Unless we're going like traditional 4 pillar, right? Because, you know, the original 4 pillars were MJF, Jungle Boy, Sammy Guevara, and Darby Allin. And they were just kind of like the 4 guys that you're going to see them. I don't know. You're basically they're gonna start their career, you're watching their careers kind of like in their infancy on TV, and you're gonna watch them bloom into becoming top guys at AEW. And I always just kind of felt weird that, like, okay, that's your 4 pillars, but you don't have Adam Page on that list. Adam Page, to be, I mean, he had probably about as much exposure as MJF did when AEW debuted. I mean, he was, of course, with the Elite, but I don't think I remember people saying that Adam Page wasn't gonna be, he was gonna be the first guy to kind of like really not amount to anything. I literally remember those topics happening on Squared Circle and on another pro wrestling board about Adam Page. Oh wow, Adam Cole! The what does he call that move? The Panama Sunset? Defeats Barry Barnes! Barnes gets a taste of his own medicine. That's satisfying to see Barnes take that loss. Panama Sunrise. I said Panama Sunset. I need to stop watching wrestling. And look at these replays. I mean, Barry Barnes. I mean, he looked like he might have had it there. That kick catching Cole. Pinfall, and Cole got a hand under the rope, able to break the pinfall. And Barnes is not done yet. And Cole again just dropping the neck over the knee. Just like, a straightaway neck breaker. Are any of the 4 pillars still pillars? Well, we have no idea where Jungle Boy's at, right? And there's the finish right here, Adam Cole. Panama Sunrise, spiking Barry Barnes, center of the ring.
Here is your winner, Adam Cole!
And Adam Cole leaves the ring. And Barnes is a little discombobulated. He's upset that he lost. He feels embarrassed. He's teary-eyed in the center of the ring. But Anna Adams comes running out, and she's teary-eyed too, but she has a smile on her face. And when she gets in the ring, she helps Barry Barnes to his feet, and she whispers something in his ear, and Barry Barnes, he's shocked, and he places his hand on Anna's stomach, and he goes, "Really?" And she goes, "Yes, yes." And Barnes then embraces Anna Adams and lifts her up, and he carries her out of the ring and to the backstage area, and both Anna and Barry elated by whatever the hell Anna just told him. And we go to our next commercial break. And when we come back from break, we have our next match. Is that the rumor going on with Naomi right now? And Fraxiom making their debut. Barry with the WWE 12 Universe Mode cutscene. Oh, just you guys wait. Just you wait. And dude, this is my thing here. Shadow, I love you. But the winner of this match will be facing Damian Priest and The Fiend in the next round of the tournament. Wait, their entrance is in the game? Are you kidding me? Why isn't it set? Man, that's lame as hell, dude. Nautilus, are you joining Combat League? Okay, if it was adding a patch, that's not the same. That's not the same as it being in the game and they just like fucking derped and decided not to add it. Hey, DM me the stuff that I need to change that's in the game. Alright, Nautilus, here's the rules. You get one of 3 options. You can pick a male wrestler and a female wrestler like last time. You can pick a male wrestler and a tag team. And your tag team can be a men's tag team, a women's tag team, or a mixed tag team. Or you can do a women's wrestler and a tag team, same concept. You know, no joke, until the other 2 people joined Riot Royale, Takayama was number 30. He was originally number 30 in the Riot Royale, and then Craig O'Mac was like, "Hey man, can I pick up Kenny Omega?" I was like, "Yep." He was just gonna be like a surprise entrant controlled by nobody. I think this would be a good match. How are we feeling about the premiere episode of Combat Evolved, folks? Has the shit been good? I'm hoping they cook, dude. I'm hoping these 2 cook. It's like I want to do commentary, but my throat's hurting. But I'm also enjoying the chat. We've had some really good conversations, man. I miss this. I miss these pro wrestling talks, folks. I'm not gonna lie, I feel so out of the loop because I don't watch WWE. I mean, I watch SummerSlam, and really when I say I watch SummerSlam, I really just watched the Punk Gunther match and Cody and Cena. And I did see Dominic and AJ Styles. Why? Oh, that's right, because Big Show's a CAW. Carmelo and Axiom starting things off. Let me know when that... We're definitely going to do predictions for the main event. Well, shit, for the big man, for Big Show and Tyson, we should do predictions too. Okay, I did see that. I saw that. I watched that the next morning. It was cool. I thought that match was fun. And I can't remember... I know Cena and Cody got 5 stars. I think that tag match got like 4.5, which is good. Well, Axiom takes the back, and Carmelo stuck in Fraxiom's corner. And again, you gotta, not only do you have to focus on this match, but you have to be thinking ahead. The Fiend and Damian Priest awaiting the winners of this match is Nathan Frazier. Wait, roll up, get a pin here. No, Dave Meltzer liked the match a lot. Dave gave it 4. Meltzer gave it 4. Alvarez gave it like 1. And I mean, I kind of understand Alvarez's reasoning, but I don't really think the match was bad. It almost sounded like, it came off as like Alvarez was mad that the match was the kind of match that he wanted it to be. Which, I feel like, granted, the wrestling reviews just aren't that big of a deal, because they're not really reviewing the matches like that, they're just giving a quick word. But I think you have to look at the content. The story of that match was Punk is kind of like in the twilight of his career. He has more years behind him than he does ahead of him. And he's stepping in there with the most dominant wrestler in WWE currently. I don't think you can really do a 50-50 back and forth match. I think you have to let Gunther just animal that guy and then get the dub. What do you do with Gunther now? I don't know, because I don't watch Raw, so I don't know. Turn Gunther face and have him go after Seth, I guess. That's an option. You have Gunther and Roman as a possibility down the road. I mean, what do you do with Gunther right now? He's probably taking time off. Give him a few months off. Has he been on TV? If he's not been on TV, I say let's just go a few weeks without him. Dude, so how many Grand Americanos are there right now? There's, from what I've read, there's Pete Dunne. There's Tyler Bates. There's Ludwig von Kaiser. And Carmelo resetting that count. And now Carmelo DDTs Nathan Frazier as well. I do think I might have to take Barry's advice and do 20-second countouts. Y'all want predictions? Yes. Here's the thing. I'm only going to do predictions when you ask for them. The main event will always get a prediction, but I'm only going to do them for when you ask for them. Priest and Fiend, take your pancakes. So yes, we will do a prediction for this one. Carmelo getting back in. Can Axiom make the count? Axiom back in before the count. We will have, yes, we will be doing women's tag titles. I don't want to have a whole bunch of shit going at once, so we're going to slowly phase out each title. So first we're going to do the men's titles, then we're going to do the men's tag titles, then we're going to do a set of titles that I don't want to announce yet. That's going to be for both the men and women's division. I'm going to go ahead and just copy WWE's playbook and have, fuck it, I'm going to spoil it, a women's Twitch TV title and a men's Twitch TV title. And then we'll do women's tag. I'm going to give you, that's my roadmap for championship belts. Super kick from JeVon Evans, taking Axum off his feet. JeVon Evans goes for the pin. And you can redeem channel points to get a Twitch TV title match. But I don't want y'all thinking about the Twitch TV title until the tag tourney finishes. Bobby! Yeet! Axum, no. JeVon blocks the kick. Axum now in that corner. There's that running Enziguri. These two teams are kind of killing it. Jumping cutter from JeVon. I don't know if any pinfalls have been broken up yet. There's one. That's the first one I've seen. Fraxiom have 2 breakups left. And JeVon going to work on the legs of Axiom. Turning Axum inside out with that Spanish fly. JeVon, your boy is bouncing middle rope. Shadow, I'm wishing you luck, bro. Arm drag. I thought it was a DDT. And there's that crescent kick to the body. No, Axum not done. Oh, look at Axiom. Pinfall here. JeVon out before the 1. And it's for, I mean, all this for the chance at $250,000 in the World Tag Team Championships. And we talk about the titles, man. You become marquee. You earn more money. You can negotiate better. I mean, the bonus money you get for title defenses alone. Ripcord, Spanish fly from JeVon Evans. And Axiom looks like going to make the tag to Nathan Frazier. Man, Frazier was my guy in Journey, dude. That shit was fun. Yeah, you know what? I'm not going to lie. I think the tag team I want to win the tournament is The Fiend and Damian Priest. For sure. Pinfall from JeVon. And Frazier out at 1. I did forget to mention that during that Adam Cole and Barry Barnes match, Karrion Kross was watching the match from the stage. I just completely forgot. Oops, my bad. Boy, you got your bonus when you won the world title. Stop playing. Frazier taking JeVon Evans out. Frazier now has JeVon on the shoulders. JeVon elbows, trying to fight off. Trying to get back to his feet. JeVon Hurricane Rana. Carmelo and JeVon, I mean, they're bringing it to Frazier and Axiom. And we know Carmelo, former NXT champion, former NXT North American champion, never won the tag title. Slice spread from JeVon and also never teamed. I mean, this is a new team here, courtesy of the Lethal Lottery. We saw another Lethal Lottery team earlier in the tournament, or earlier tonight, Damian Priest and The Fiend. Running power slam from JeVon. Hurricane Rana again. And now bringing in Carmelo Hayes. Axiom, I mean, Fraxiom might have to they might be thinking strategy here. I personally, I mean, when you think about the experience that Axiom and Frazier have, I did not see Carmelo and JeVon giving them this kind of match. Oh, wow, Nautilus wanting to do CAWs. That's new. That's new. That's surprising. I'm excited. Yes, sir! Combat League is back. We had our first show on Sunday. There's some, tag team offense from Frazier and Axiom. What a drop kick. Axiom going after JeVon Evans. I'm gonna be real. Straight up. And this is no disrespect to anyone in this chat. If you want someone to make CAWs for you, I would honestly hit up Barry Barnes. For sure. He made every CAW that was missing from this game that was in 2K24, like for guys like Spectrum who don't have this game, and they look really good. At a 7 count. Carmelo's back in. Oh my God, they both came back in before the 10. Kick across the chest. Shit, dude, this might be it. This might be it. No, Carmelo right hands. Fights off the shoulders of Fraxiom. I don't like that move. You do all of that just to plant him on the face. Why not just do like a side slam? JeVon, honestly, Skriz, I'm surprised we haven't seen Kiara Imani. Scoops in from JeVon. He does another scoop slam. And now JeVon, top rope moonsault comes crashing down. Man, that would be fire if they were, dude. What a roster. Talking about a roster having the... It would be like the old WCW versus NWO days. Ronnie has joined the Bad Guy Club. As the newest member of the club, you receive a pair of sunglasses, a switchblade, and a leather jacket. Thank you for joining the Baddest Club on Twitch TV. And remember to stay bad, because being bad is fun, as JeVon gets a 2 count. Ronnie, as the newest member of the club, I'm going to ask you 2 questions. They're going to be the hardest questions you'll ever have to answer. Are you up for the challenge? I think JeVon's done. Well, Batter Guy Maddox isn't Barry Barnes, bro. You're asking the wrong person. No, misses. Fraxiom moves out of the way. Oh, what a Pele kick, shades of AJ Styles. Me help you. What help? Frazier rolling out of the way, right hand. Russell leg sweep from JeVon. This is just going to be a damn war. Frazier dazed. Hurricane Rana from JeVon Evans. Dude, this match is going. Enziguri, Carmelo knocked off his feet. Editor's note, I am not actually Barry Barnes. There it is again. There's that another drop kick. And look at JeVon. Sees his partner's in trouble, but destroyer from Fraxiom to JeVon Evans on the outside. And Hurricane Rana. Cody Rhodes, help me. What do you, I mean, you haven't really explained what you need help with. Super kick from Fraxiom. And Carmelo catches the kick. Carmelo. Cutter from Carmelo! And at Fraxiom using their second breakup in this tag. springboard moves off from Carmelo. He lands on Axiom, and I mean, dude, this is just, I mean, this is intense. This match, Panero 420 has joined the Bad Guy Club. As the member of the club, you receive a pair of sunglasses, a switchblade leather jacket. Thank you for joining the baddest club on Twitch TV. And remember to stay bad, because being bad is fun. Dude, it blew my mind when some folks had CAWs they wanted me to download, but it had stuff from the island. Like, dude, I can't get your character. Take that shit off. Come on now. Wow, he didn't get it. Just completely fucked that up. Wait, there's a PLE in Indy? Is that the golden ratio? I think that's the golden ratio. And now JeVon, Evans, and Carmelo, they have one breakup left too. So Panero, you got 2 questions I'm gonna ask you. They will be the hardest questions you will ever have to answer in your life. Yes, I do have the new jacket. I have all the DLC. Besides the mutiny stuff from My Rise, Frog Splash from Frazier. This might be it, dude. This might put him out. No! JeVon Evans with a 2 count! Well, shit, I didn't know about that. Oh, on the same day as All In, man, I ain't going to that shit. I will be watching AEW at home. Bobby, how about that UFC deal with Paramount? And again, JeVon Evans fighting out. It's going to be good, dude. Even if they do a small price increase, I still think it's worth it. Let's see, here's the difference in the tag teams right here. Carmelo and JeVon, they're not working as a team. They're not doing the tag moves. You know, they're tagging each other in, doing a little bit, but Frazier and Axiom, man, they have been like tandem offense. They're definitely tagging a lot more often than Carmelo and JeVon are. There just seems to be a disconnect, and I mean, that is the consequence of something like the Lethal Lottery. As JeVon trying to get to his feet and Axiom stays on the attack, a little worse for the wear. And I think Axiom gonna go for that golden ratio. Oh, whoa, wait a minute! A flipping Northern Lights suplex! Nano misses the golden ratio! Somehow Evans still alive! Snap there! And I think Evans needed that tag in the worst way imaginable. And Carmelo now scoop slamming Axiom. Carmelo going to the top rope. Frog splash from Carmelo. And Fraxiom using their final breakup. That is it. Carmelo's got him, and I don't know what he's got planned here. Center of the ring, and Liger Bomb! What a massive Liger Bomb from Carmelo! Carmelo now waiting for Axiom to get to his feet, and pumps down across the back of the neck! Needs to go for the pin! But has to get Axiom away from those ropes, and he does so! And JeVon Evans and Carmelo Hayes have eliminated Fraxiom from the first round of the tag team tournament. And what a match, nothing but net. Just catching Axiom on the back of the neck. And then what a moment. And Carmelo looks at JeVon Evans, these two. Man, I like these two here, man. But you want to talk about a rough next round? It will be JeVon Evans and Carmelo Hayes against Damian Priest and The Fiend. And the video package then airs, and folks, this is we got a video package that's gonna took place after Sunday's Riot Royale. Let's go ahead and play that footage. And the video package airs, and of course it's after the men's Riot Royale from Sunday, and it's Roman Reigns. He's seated in the medical room, and one of the medical staffers, they've just stitched up a cut on his back. I mean, there was glass in that match. There were all kinds of shit happening. He's got ice on his right hand. He's battered and beaten, and he looks dejected after coming up short in the Riot Royale, but that doesn't stop Jey Uso from approaching him. And Jey Uso says, "Keep your head up, Us. The work ain't done. Neither you or I won the world championship tonight, but that doesn't mean we can't be world champions together. And seeing that my brother isn't here, I'm gonna need the big dog, yeet. The head of the table, yeet. The tribal chief, yeet." And then Jey then helps Roman get to his feet, and Roman nods. "All right then, let's get to work." And we then return to the live broadcast where Annika Hex is standing with Kenny Omega, and Annika Hex says, "Kenny, just before this interview started, you told me that your Combat League debut didn't kick off the way you were hoping. Could you care to elaborate on that?" And Omega says, "It was because of that man right there, Annika. You see, for years, the idea of Kenny Omega versus Roman Reigns, the best bout machine versus the tribal chief, seemed like such an impossible task. It was the dream match that everyone knew would never happen, and thus the debate on who was the better athlete could never be settled. And then Sunday night came, and I stood in that ring with Roman Reigns, and I lost. He pinned me. And admittedly, it stung. It embarrassed me. But now I have to know once and for all who the better man is, and if the only way for me to find that out is to throw myself in the lethal lottery, then so be it. I asked Bret Hart for a favor, not because I think I'm owed anything, but because I want to know once and for all, can I beat the tribal chief? And so here we are, Roman. You and Jey on one side, and me and my lethal lottery partner on the other. But you know something, Annika? Fate has a funny way of weaving its tale, because never in a million years would I have figured I'd have someone for a partner with who I have such a tremulous history with." And Will Ospreay then walks on the camera frame, and he steps up to Kenny Omega, and the two go face to face. And Ospreay says, "You sort out whatever this thing is that you have with Roman, and then we win the World Tag Team titles. Deal?" And Omega smirks and nods. Deal. And we go back to ringside, our next match about to take place. This boy said, "Well, if we ain't getting past the next round, you're going to have a hard time. You will for sure have a hard time." I don't have Tyson Cruce's entrance set up yet. Does he have music? No, we'll just play some music then. A lot of ass kissing on the show. Who's ass kissing?
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Making his way to the ring.
And then we saw this guy.
Valley, Texas, weighing in at 330
No, you haven't.
the outlaw, Tyson Cruce.
I haven't seen that. Well, on the photo, yes. I like the photo that I saw. And we saw Tyson Cruce at the Riot Royale. And man, and goodness, I mean, you want to talk about this guy's every bit of Big Show's equal. Jey, why is Jey kissing? Why do you say Jey's kissing ass? Well. And he comes out to Braun Strowman's theme song. And man, this guy is an angry, big bastard. He had that interview with Annika Hex, and man, he said that he said he's not here to play. He's here for two things: paydays and championships. Well. I'll never forget when someone said his AEW theme sounded like Cartman trying to sing Big Show's theme. I fucking lost it. Goodness gracious, that shit was so funny. Because this AEW theme does sound, I mean, that's literally what it sounds like. Cartman trying to sing Big Show's theme. Weren't you blazing MJF? And then MJF cost your boy the match. And look at Big Show. And these are two big brutes in this match. And Big Show's mad and angry. And Tyson Cruce said that's the kind of fight he's looking for. But I don't know, man. Big Show, veteran, multi-time world champion. I don't know if Tyson Cruce wants these problems with the Big Show right now. But whoa, look at those big haymakers. These two big boys swinging. Throwing a lariat from Big Show. Taking Tyson off his feet. The big boys were throwing blows. Running power slam from Show. Tyson having to get to his feet, and Big Show just big right hand, and Tyson's still standing, so Show throws him back in. And you can look at the ring, just look at it just rocking with every slam. Uppercut from Tyson, and Show trying to push him off as Tyson tried to tee off with those punches, and now Show got the big man up in a scoop slam. These two, they have to be the two biggest athletes in Combat League at the moment. Big Show has got Tyson up. Power slamming him, power bomb, center of the ring, and now a pin. Tyson out at one. Man, if I think anyone else takes a power bomb like that, that's the match. And Show, I mean, a whole new leaf. He said he's not playing around. He's not here to be friends with anybody. And that power bomb again. And that's exactly what we're talking about. You know what? I do want to keep the tombstone as Big Show's finish, as his signature. Chokeslam as his finish. No, because you also have the punch. I like the punch. Just because this is the new version of Big Show, I want to see him actually like try to cripple people with a fucking, imagine a tombstone power driver from Big Show. Goodness gracious, right hand from Tyson. He tells Big Show to bring it. And Show hand wrapped around the throat. And what comes up must come down. Chokeslam, the showstopper. And Tyson at it too. And look how Big Show just picks up Tyson. Running power slam again. Dominant as hell is the Big Show right now. I'm not gonna lie, this version of the Big Show is definitely gonna be in our main event soon. I'm telling you that now. Just depending on things. And I'm really looking forward to this Randy Orton feud. Show's got him up. Tyson, another powerbomb. Fuck yeah I am, dude. Nacho Mac and I've been talking. What's the game plan, dude? You want to go out drinking? We should drink. We should get a little turned up. Get some drinks or something. I think this is a case of Tyson thinking he wanted these problems, but this is a pissed off Big Show. This is a Big Show that has a new focus. I mean, this boy is wanting to win the world title. He's wanting his payday. He's not. He said that he's going to make a list of victims, and unfortunately, we saw Big Show use this move at Royale Tombstone, and Show covers. And Tyson again out. Man, you got to give it up to Tyson. Man, this guy is just tough to beat. Tough to keep down. So what does Big Show do instead? Big Show's just going to chokeslam him straight to hell. Nope, elects not to. Power slam instead. Tyson elbows to the midsection. Is Tyson classified as a super heavyweight or a heavyweight? Because I think that's the first issue. He can't muscle around Big Show and he should be able to. And I think it's because Big Show's super heavyweight and Tyson's not. And I would most certainly classify Tyson as super heavyweight. And now there's Tyson, those backbreakers. Big Show out at 2. Well, I just think that, like, Big Show shouldn't be able to push Tyson around like that. And I think it's because of the weight detection. And Tyson again out at 2. And Tyson just tagging. Yeah, but even Undertaker wouldn't get pushed around like that. Big Show, showstopper again! And that is all she wrote for Tyson Cruce. Big Show meant business tonight. And I mean, you got to give it up for Tyson, man. Tyson, I mean, try to meet him in there, refuse to stay down, and Big Show just... And here's the scene right there. That shit where Big Show, like, you going for a grab and Big Show just pushes you off. Tyson shouldn't be able to get pushed off like that. I got to change him to super heavyweight. Show just wasn't playing. I don't think y'all realize I'm about to put the rocket on Big Show, and I'm not a Big Show fan. So that should tell you how much I like what we got going on with the Big Show. Big Show said he was business tonight. And I mean, look at Tyson rocking Big Show in that corner, Big Show trying to cover up. But it was not enough. It was not enough, and that show stopper. I mean, look at him. Look how effortless. He wasn't picking Tyson up and dropping him to the canvas. And after the match is over, Big Show stands tall in the ring, raises his arms, says, "This is my company. Combat League belongs to me." And before Big Show can really do anything, the crowd pops because Randy Orton has entered the ring from the crowd, and he turns Big Show around and he flattens him with an RKO before exiting the ring and exiting back through the crowd. And the camera cuts to Orton in the crowd, smirk on his face, Big Show laid out in the ring, and we go to our final commercial break of the evening. And when we come back from break, it is indeed main event time. I want everyone's predictions on this.
You don't want none.
Oh, I forgot he has this weird theme song. Yeah, Cruce got his ass beat. I mean, there's no other way to say it.
Weighing in at 218 pounds, the phenomenal
And this is our main event of the evening, the final chapter between AJ Styles and John Cena. Their storied rivalry. John Cena's storied career is on the twilight, his last run. Styles has got to be on it. Nah, man, this is the main event. I want real pancakes on the line. None of that bitch ass shit. I don't want to see that bitch ass shit. Come on, man. This is Cena, AJ Styles, the final match. Let's get some pancakes on there. Don't be no bitches. Yeah, AJ's theme song's dog shit. I don't like that theme at all. God damn, 10K on the Big John.
weighing in at 251 pounds, the
Man, this crowd on their feet. The final chapter in AJ Styles and John Cena's career. Damn, dude. Holy shit, 20,000 against 12,000? That's crazy. That's crazy. But I'm all for it. All right, who y'all got? Y'all got Cena, y'all got Styles. I'm hoping this match takes the fuck off. Main event of the evening, folks. No more commercial breaks. We are going to give this to you, I mean, straight through until there is a finish. Thank you guys for watching Combat Evolved. And next week's show, main event, Dominic Mysterio, Rey Fénix non-title match, title eliminator style. If Rey Fénix beats Dominic Mysterio, he will get a World Championship match at a later date. We also have 2 more matches in the World Tag Team Championship tournament taking place. I gotta get my screenshot up. And the next 2 matches that will take place as part of the World Tag Team Championship tournament. Why did we do that? Will be Bullet Club Dead or Alive. It's Juice Robinson and Muerte against Took and a young rookie wrestler named Ison Darkhan. And then we have CM Punk and Satanta facing the Motor City Machine Guns. Also taking place next week, Beth Phoenix one-on-one with Julia. And there's one final match. Well, I'm probably gonna do 6 matches again, but I'm only gonna announce 5 because I only have 5 that I want to do right now. So it's gonna be Julia against Beth Phoenix, and our other match that's gonna take place. I want to see who's playing her before I make this decision. Yeah, we're gonna do that. Roxanne Perez, one-on-one with Soruka. And this is gonna be Thursday stream, folks. So Thursday stream, those are 5 of the 6 matches announced. I'm gonna probably do one more singles match for the men, just so a few people can get on the show. And AJ Styles with that hammerlock applied. And what a debut show for Combat Evolved. I know Bret Hart's been busy. He said he didn't want to neckbreaker from Styles. Didn't want to take away from the show. Didn't want the show to be about him. He wanted it to be about the wrestling. Bret Hart wanted everyone to show out tonight, and I think everyone did. Some awesome matches and an awesome main event. A Styles middle rope. Oh, the boots onto the inverted DDT. I was just satisfied to see Barry Barnes lose, and I don't know what Barnes and And Adams, wait a minute. And I guess Barnes somehow just announced on social media, special announcement from Barry Barnes and Anna Adams on Combat Evolved Episode 2. Streaming Thursday night, AJ Styles from the top rope hits the pin and Cena out at 2. There's a chop from Styles. Styles now rolls through. Looks like he's going for that calf slicer, and Cena immediately gets to the rope. Styles clash already? What? Cena out of that Styles clash. How did he get it so fast? Styles, top rope, comes out with the forearm. Dude, Cena's taking an ass whooping. Nope, moves out of the way of that knee drop. Cena back to his feet. He's gonna have to do something here if he wants to win this scoop slam. And this crowd, 50-50 divided, Cena and Styles. It's almost not, it's not worth going low for a submission in this game. With Styles, top rope. What does he got planned? Top rope comes out the frog splash to the outside. And tosses Cena back into the ring. Submission applied. Nope, Cena out. Dude, goddamn, Styles is on manic mode. John's getting that work, dude. John's for sure getting that work. I don't know how, like... Okay, if Styles wins this match, I need to go back and look. If this is a pinfall... Yeah, I'm not ending it on that. I want to see what... Why did it end like... Why was it so one-sided? It also... I want to restart this match, folks. I'm sorry. I just want to look at something more. I don't think I changed the settings. Because, boy, I mean, this boy had... This boy had a fucking... Nah, we're running it back. We're running it back, because I'm suspicious. Nah, everything was right. So what is it? What triggers that? Because some matches I've seen, like, go back and forward. And then some matches I've just seen... Oh, you know what I'm going to do? I forgot to do... I bet you this is what happened. Let me go back. Boo-hoo-hoo, no cakes. We're going... No, don't worry. Don't worry. We run that shit back. I think this might have something to do with it. They could be stunned, but I just feel like... Holy shit, AJ Styles hit 4 moves and had a finisher. It almost made me think, like, are they... Is this fast? But I genuinely do not know. We're gonna do this shit again, though. I did, but I changed it back because that Hana Kikuchi match. All right, let's try this shit again. I'm also not really settled in the chain wrestling either. Here we go. Okay, we're just gonna pretend this match is still going. Cena and Styles still getting after it. And Styles backing Cena up into the corner. Cause like even Adam and a right hand for him, and I think getting frustrated at Styles. Another right hand and he takes the back. Roll up pin. And of course you're gonna need more than that to put John Cena away, but Cena with the right hand of his own now. And now he has the back of Styles. Who do you want to play? Just DM me, dude. Are you on Discord? Has that headlock applied and just cranking on the neck. Yeah, but I thought for a while you didn't have Discord because you were messaging me on Twitch. Snapmare from Cena now. Again, these two just, I mean, they know each other so well, scouting each other, meeting each other hold for hold. There's a knee from Cena to the back. And now Cena with an elbow. And Cena going to work on the back. And I think AJ Styles had such an advantage beginning of this match that Cena's firing all cylinders now. So you get, like I said, you get two picks, man and a woman, man in a tag team, or woman in a tag team. You get to choose. Now Styles comes off the middle rope, moonsault, hits that DDT again. Cena, inside missile drop kick. I mean, Styles like a heat-seeking missile off that rope. Going to work on the leg. And if I'm Cena, you gotta find a strategy here that works. Cena able to get out of that crossface though. Kick to the midsection from Cena. He's got Styles on his shoulders, and Styles knows what's coming. He knows that attitude adjustment coming, fighting off with the elbows. And now Styles again, calf slicer, but Cena able to get to the rope one more time. And has that vertical suplex. No, wait, Cena out of it. It goes right after the leg. Clips the back of the knee. And Cena's got Styles up, and powerbomb from Cena. And shoulder tackle! We know what's coming! We've seen this for years! Cena hitting all of his play, the whole playbook! Take a trip down memory lane. No, elects not to go for the 5-knuckle shuffle, and instead, right hands fired away. And you're an Huggy? And Styles expertly rolling to the outside, but Cena uncharacteristically from the top rope with that leg drop. Right in front of the timekeeper's table, Cena sending AJ Styles back in. Those out of the way and crossbody from Cena. And Styles laid out. And he's got Cena back. Cena's got him back up. Scoop slam. Pinfall. Does Cena have it here? I don't think he's gonna. This isn't gonna do it. But you gotta go for pins any chance you can get it. Styles out at one. And there's that leg trap. Wait a minute. Counter from Styles. Styles with a roll up. Small package. Cena out. And again, I mean, when you've had the history these two have had, I mean, they know each other so well. AJ Styles respects the hell out of Cena. Cena respects the hell out of Styles. Styles asked for this match. They both were in the back in the Riot Royale, and Styles said, Nana, if you really think your career's coming to an end, I want in the match with you. I mean, you know you can pick wrestlers from the past, though. Snap suplex from Styles. And I mean, I feel it's an honor to even be out here and see these two wrestle one more time. Styles goes to work on the knee. And a spine buster from Cena. Now this is the match I wanted. Way more back and forward. Jawbreaker, counter at a 5. Be careful here on the outside. Referee trying to get these two back in. All right, so you get to pick 2 of those 3. And Cena's got him primed. No, Styles! Don Clay hits the middle rope, forearm! Just sprung up like a cat, caught Cena by surprise! Pump handle, wait a minute, nope, Cena counter, hip toss! I'm down with that. Styles out of 1. And again, Styles over out of the shoulder. I mean, these two, it's like a chess match between these two. These two meeting hold for hold. Now Styles, super to a neck breaker. Cena again refusing to stay down. And that's okay with Styles. Styles picks him back up, and I think Styles is gonna go for that Styles Clash. Styles has it! Styles has it! Styles Clash connects! The Styles beat Cena! The Styles in the final chapter 2! No, Cena out of 2! So close! And Styles is firing away! Springboard moonsault from Styles! Goes for another pin! I think he senses the end here, but no, Cena get out at 1 this time. Cena on the outside and Styles right behind him. Man, and what a match this has been. And now on the outside, not a smart idea from Styles. But now I just think going for that extra punishment. There's no rope breaks on the outside, but elbow from Cena gets out of that calf slicer. German suplex that turned Styles inside out. And so I think Styles is busted open. We're at a 7 count. Cena might want to be careful here. Throws Styles back into the ring. It looked like he was trying to go for the STF, but Styles able to kick him off, hits that forearm. Styles Clash again. Styles got it again. And Cena kicks out at 2! Are you kidding me? Backbreaker, facebuster combination. Both men out for the count. I think this match taking a lot out of Styles. And Styles gonna go for it again. No, powerbomb instead. Cena trying to fight out of that clash with Styles. Just lifted him up. Powerbomb comes across with the knee. And roar bar applied. And Cena looks like he's trying to figure out his way out of it, does so. Little scramble scenario there. Now Cena gets the house up. Attitude adjustment. And Styles at it too. Cena not done. Cena's got to be the only guy who does a damn... Like, he does like a wake-up taunt, like he's going for a finish, but it's not. I don't understand, Cena. Cena top rope. What a Cena got planted! Planted! Styles caught him! Styles caught him! Powerbomb! And a high stack with a pin! And Styles has just put John Cena away! The final chapter is over! It's like he has a fart that it won't come out, basically, I guess. I don't know. What a match, though. That was actually fire. Cena went to the top rope, and Styles able to counter with that sit-out powerbomb. Got himself the win. And Styles shows his respect to Cena and leaves the ring. Heads up the ramp. Big win for AJ Styles tonight. And Cena uses the ropes to clamber back up to his feet. The crowd chanting, "Thank you, Cena." I'm going to basically do a reverse SummerSlam ending. Crowd chanting, "Thank you, Cena." And Cena taking in the respect of the audience, the adulation. I mean, he's teary-eyed, he's somber. And then the theme song hits the PA system. And Combat Evolved ends its first episode with Kurt Angle coming out on stage, and he walks down the ramp, and he gets in the ring, and he stands across from the stud Cena. And the final words we get before the show goes off the air is Kurt Angle telling Cena, "Oh, it's true. It's damn true." And folks, that's the end of our show tonight. End of the stream, end of Combat Evolved episode 1. Very fun show. Went 2 hours and 20 minutes, not as long as I thought it was going to go, so I'm kind of glad about that. Couple of things that I don't like about streaming on the PlayStation is, one, I have to have this fucking wired headset for you guys to hear audio, which is just super frustrating, because, like, you can't, it's a lot. I also hate the fact that I have a 3-monitor setup, and the 2 monitors that I would use to read the chat and to read the Combat League script are my top monitors, so I'm like always looking up like this, look like a weirdo. Then I'm just gonna download the Google Docs app on my iPad and read the shit off my iPad. But that's the end of the stream, guys. I hope you guys had a fun show. Hope you guys enjoyed the program. We'll be back Thursday night. Like I said, main event, Dominic Mysterio against Rey Fenix. We're gonna have Sol Ruca going in there with Roxanne Perez. We're gonna have Beth Phoenix against Julia. We're going to have our 2 tag matches, Bullet Club Dead or Alive against Hook and Ice and Darkhan. CM Punk and Satanta against the Motor City Machine Guns. And then we might add one more match, and we're going to call it from there, folks. I'm Bad Guy Maddox, Twitch's #1 bad guy. You guys are the Bad Guy Club, the baddest club on Twitch TV. As always, remember to stay bad, because being bad is fun. I will see you guys Thursday night. Looking forward to doing some roleplay on the Discord with you guys. Stay bad, guys.